Hi, second grade. Today, we're going to do maps again, and this time we're going to use a new mapping technology. Last time we worked with satellites from space, but this time we're going to use this thing over here. This is a streetcar, and it's made by Google, though other companies have these as well. And I think you're going to notice something a little bit strange about this car. No, not that it's in Australia right now. What's a little bit strange is this thing right up here on the top. This is a camera, and this camera is a special kind of camera because it is going to be able to shoot pictures up and down and left and right and sideways and backwards and forwards and all the other directions. It's got 15 cameras on it, and what it will do is it's going to create kind of a bubble picture where it looks like you're going to stand in a place and look around in all the different directions as if you were right there. So today we're going to talk about how Google does this kind of stuff, and we'll learn how to work Google Street View and explore some places right here in Carlisle, Hartford, and Des Moines. All right, here I am in my virtual classroom. So let's talk more about that Street View car because it's pretty cool. I want to bring it up here. Now, this Street View car has got that camera up on top, and that camera is able to take pictures in 360 degrees. It takes 15 different photos and it sends them to a computer as it's driving down the road. So as it's driving down, though, the computer is thinking to itself. It's saying, all right, I got all of these photographs right here. How can I put them together? And so it looks at the photographs and says, hey, I got a blue sign here and a blue sign here. I got a Hershey's bar here and Hershey's bar here. And it thinks, I wonder if those are the same. I bet they are. And so it overlaps them like this. And then it kind of smooths it out and does the colors a little bit better. And then what we get is we get this photograph that looks like it's been taken in 360 degrees. And you can look up and down and left and right. It's like a bubble that you're in. And so it's a really interesting set of technology. And Google takes these cars all over the world. If we took a look at a map, here's a map right here of all the different places that Google has gone. It looks like Google has taken these, like all over Europe and America and South America and most of Asia. Looks like a lot of places, but watch what happens actually when we zoom in. So I'm going to zoom in here, and here's the United States, and we're going to try and make it to Iowa. And as I'm zooming into Iowa, I start to notice that big gaps are starting to show up on this map. Let's zoom in a little bit more, and a little bit more, and oh, even Iowa here is starting to show some gaps. That's kind of interesting. Let's go in a little bit more. Let's go in a little bit more. And now we're going to go into Carlisle. Now it looks like most of the map actually has a big gap. Here's Carlisle right here. And as I zoom in, I find that, well, Google hasn't really mapped a whole lot of area, actually. They've just mapped, well, kind of looks like they've just mapped what's on the street. And in fact, that's what has happened because this is on a car. The cars can only go on streets. And so the pictures that we're going to see today are the pictures that have been taken by the car, and the car has been on the street. So this is not like a video game where you can just kind of go wherever, go up mountains or go up, into playgrounds or something like that. It's only places where the actual street view car has been able to go, and that's pretty important to remember that way. Okay, so let's see what this actually is going to look like and what your task is for today. Okay, so here's my website, right? And you are going to click on the 2 for second grade, and then you are going to find the Google Maps icon right down here. And after you find Google Maps, we are going to be taken to Carlisle, most likely. And as you are taken to Carlisle, turn these things off if you get them to pop up too. We're going to turn on the satellite. So turn you off. Okay, so here are the pictures taken from space. But what I want to see are the pictures taken from Street View. So look down here where there's a little yellow man. And if you click on that little yellow man, you'll see highlighted in blue all the places that the Street View car has gone. And if I zoom out, I'll see that, okay, in Des Moines, whoa, look at Des Moines. There's a lot of places that Street View car has gone in Des Moines. That's because a lot of people live in Des Moines. Here is Easter Lake in here. Here is Carlisle right here. Here's Hartford right here. So as we start to zoom in here, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, we'll be able to see, okay, we've got some roads that have been highlighted. Let's go ahead and click on those roads. When you take your mouse and click on one of those roads, it'll actually take you right down onto the ground like this. Look at that. I can click and drag to turn myself around, and if I have an arrow like this on my screen, I can click it, and clicking it is actually going to move me down the road like I'm actually walking down it. So here I go down the road, and it looks like here's the Casey's over here, and here's Fizz right over there. That's kind of cool. And as I keep walking and I keep walking, then I'll go further down the road. I'm going to keep on going for a while. It looks like I pass a car here. Here's the baseball field. There's our school, or excuse me, well, here's Carlisle Schools. There's the gym right over there. It looks like this is taken during the summertime because we've got the parking lot right here, and the parking lot's not full. But watch what happens as I walk down this road. So I'm walking and I'm walking, and wait a minute. Did you just see that? It seemed like I just jumped back in time here. It's because here I am in the summertime. It's a cloudy day. The parking lot's right here. All the trees are green. But when I go over this way, now everything's changed. Now it's the fall time because the leaves are different colors and the parking lot's being built, but it's not built. And there's a tractor right here. What just happened? Well, the clue is right here. Do you see the shadow of the Street View car? You see, what happens is that Street View car drives down these roads, but it doesn't take all the pictures at the same time. So what happened was right here, the Street View car was driving down the road and must have stopped. Maybe it ran out of battery, or maybe it ran out of storage. And so later on, they took photographs that they'd already taken from over there and stitched them together. Let's get over there. Come on, you. So they took photographs they already had. There we go. And put them into place instead. You're going to see kind of some weird things in Google Street View because these are photographs that have been put together at different times and mostly the same place. But every so often you're going to see things that don't quite match up. Now I see right here. Oh, look, all the cars. Look at all these cars that are lined up to get everyone from the elementary. But if I go down this road, watch what happens. Well, they're gone. It's like a magic show. They're all disappearing. That's because this set of photographs is different than the one we were just on. So this is how Google Street View works. It takes different photographs and it stitches them together and it tries to create this big image of the world, but it's taking lots of different photographs from different times. So sometimes you're going to see things that look a little strange. I can get out of Google Street View by clicking this X in the corner here, and it kind of takes me back to a big overall view. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go through, I want you to explore around Street View right now. Turn on that little guy down here, and when the blue lines show up, take your mouse and click somewhere and see what you can find. Maybe I'll click up here. What do I find up here? Oh, look, it's North Park. In here in Carlisle, there's the log cabin that's there. That's kind of cool. I can click and drag, and if I'm allowed to, I can see that arrow. I can walk down these roads anywhere where the Street View car has gone. And when I'm done, I can click the X and I'll go find somewhere else. Have fun exploring the world of Street View. The next time we get together, we'll actually learn how we can take the Street View car off the road, and we're going to take a few field trips around the world. Okay, I'll see you next time.